Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Let's head off to Northweald. Alright, so I think we have two quests that revolve around this area from Twin Elms. Find the expedition camp. Yeah, so we've got this one and that one. And I think that's it as far as quests out here goes, and then we have one bounty.
Right.
What does this have to do with the nest above the clouds? Arrived in Northweald. Oh, okay, I just have to use it to get up there. Wolf leader? You mean a pack leader? That's kind of weird just to name it wolf leader.
I'm here.
Alright, these wolves aren't very strong.
Let's go. I'm here.
Now I kind of feel bad.
Huh?
Arrows crude and fleshed with bright feathers protrude from the corpse.
Steady does it.
Let me do what they were doing real quick. A spear broken in half has ornate Glanfathan etchings. They fight with each other. Because that could also have something to do with that weird hunter thing. Group of boars that are surprisingly docile. Oh. She's here. Dried mud, clean waist tied to her leather leggings. Keep low. Take a look. Friends are up there over the lip of the hill. There were signs of the battle at the camp. Wasn't fast enough. Pox-ridden Fangs. What's going on? Fangs must have caught the scent, rushed the group, so my friends are still alive, but the Fangs have them surrounded. The expedition, or what remains of it, is taken cover in some ruins above the cliffs. Fangs must be toying with them or letting them starve a bit before the next attack. I could a decoy path, set false campfires, and dusted every other fruit I could find. It didn't slow them much. Find a way around them. Gotta be another way up the ridge. You aren't dressed like my men. Perhaps you could talk to them. Well, to be fair, I'm not with you, and I don't plan on killing them. I have a good relationship with the Fangs. And you are kind of doing illegal things in Glanfathan territory. To be fair, I too have done illegal things, but it wasn't because I wanted to get some money. It's because I was trying to, you know, save the world. Oh, hi. He's not alone, is he? Yeah. A swamp lurker. Rain blights. These things do not like the cold. Let's give them some. Send out an iconic projection. Alright, let's start killing off rain blights. Yeah, rain blights are real vulnerable to a lot of things, it seems.
Yeah.
Since they're not ice blights. They're not immune to ice, they're extra vulnerable to it. And they're also vulnerable to fire. And they have no real resistance. They might have a resistance to corrosive effects. I'm not sure, though. Oh boy.
What do you suppose happened to him?
Let's see. It's Fjorm. Corpse of an elven Glenfathan hunter lies shattered against the rocks. Broken bones protrude through its skin, but you also notice deep parallel cuts in the rotting flesh. The slashes trace almost every part of the body as if it had been ravaged by a dozen blades. You touch the dead elf's forehead, droplets of water glistening down. You're walking among the underbrush without making a sound. Moonlight catches sight of your arms, shining them pale, but you quickly dart again into the shadows of the giant trees of the Northweald. Your blood brother is not so deft as you expected. Look at him, frail, unaware. He doesn't deserve to share the glory of this hunt. It's been countless seasons since a Stalgar like this one. Arthwin fell for the trick. You almost feel pity for him, but you've convinced yourself he'll only get in the way once the killing begins. He'll be saved by the river, expecting that we'll flank the Stalgar when it comes out to drink, but this kill will be only yours. Stilgar's larger than you imagined, stands without fear atop the waterfall's ridge, silhouette cutting a monstrous hole against the mantle of the night sky. Weight feels balanced just right. You prepare the throw, you put everything into it. The spear flies true, hits its mark. Stilgar didn't hear a sound, yet it stands unfazed. The beast pounces, moonlight shines over its great fangs. Your hands draw your blades without a second thought as you lunge forward to meet the monster. It's fast, it's ripping your flesh apart. You stab the darkness engulfing you, deep again and again, but there is no slowing its embrace. Alright, so he either killed it or badly hurt it. Died in the process. It said he was slashed, or looked like he was slashed by a dozen blades, though, didn't it? It's not going to show me. I do not like that it doesn't just show you everything you've read in there. Let me find clues. Found his corpse. Fjorm tricked Arthwin, fought the creature alone. Maybe he was just slashed by the creature. And then the other guy, of course, made up the story and probably just threw the body over. Which I figured he did. I was pretty sure the guy was dead. Given that everyone seemed surprised, one of the dudes had just straight up left because he failed a hunting expedition. Even the Glenfathans didn't think that made much sense. Alright, we got an elder bear. Okay. How are they already hurt so bad? Did Kana's little fire burst really do that much damage? Okay, that one's not an elder.
Huh?
I'm here.
Wow. That's some friggin' weak bears. I guess we're not the best specimen of, you know, regular adventurers or hunters or anything. We are sort of the most powerful group of individuals in the deer world. Uh-oh. I hate Adragons so much. dead. Eater, get up there now. That thing's gonna start petrifying people, and when it does, things are gonna get bad. Oh, whoopsie. I tried to take control of my guy, but I can't because he's been crazified.
Right.
Let's go. I have. That would hit true.
He dealt 69.9 damage.
Yeah.
Not sure whether to laugh or applaud.
Right.
Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Wind and stare hugs the cliffside, providing an impressive view as you work your way higher and higher. Okay, so I'm assuming that that is the way
Think I see
to
something.
the nest. Okay. Okay. Let's go take a look into the bounties. Here we go. Right, it's a murderous group of druids led by that primordial thing. And they're in a cave. I was pretty sure it said they were in a cave. Usually we don't get locations that specific.
Huh?
How's my sword looking? Oh wow, I've got 14.
Hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, they really don't like cold.
Wait.
Okay, they're actually much more vulnerable to flash.
Let's go.
Oh right, the webs.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hey.
Huh?
Alright. That's the cave, I think. It would make sense. The lurkers and whatnot are very, in character for mad druids and primordial monsters. Druids are one of the few types of enemies that I have met, especially the ogre ones, but even so, any high-level druids I think can fall into the same category, where if you're not immediately on top of them or have some advantage over them, they can overwhelm you without too much difficulty, even alone. We'll kill the spellcasters first. Awesome.
Nothing I can do. I'll let Congress fire bless this.
Go away now, Mist.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish the area effect stuff would just fade out once combat ended, just like negative effects do. That'd be handy.
I'm here.
Alright, here we go. Conjure up a couple distractions. We don't need everything.
Hey. Let's go.
Oh wow, we even got the one that we were trying to. There's a flame blight out here now. Alright, he'll jump out and kill that. Everyone else kill this dude.
This isn't. What?
The spirit shift ended and he just died. There we go.
Not a sound.
Let's loot the rest of this thing's lair and be on our way. Nice old boots. Alright. I'm surprised there was no secret loot. Alright, they said that big ol' Stalgar is probably up here, I think. Somewhere. Found it. That is big Stalgar. Even though they're just wild animals, these things were not pleasant to fight before. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Really? Kana, that could not have had a worse time. break off, kill that one. The rest of us, where's the elder? Kill that.
Let's go.
That's it.
Hey,
Yeah.
yes?
I can
Hey.
interact with the soul of an animal.
Huh?
I guess these big ones have shown a semblance of intelligence in the past, so who knows. Over ground hardened by dry blood and stomped leaves, corpse of a giant Stelgar crawls with flies. Touch the dead Stelgar's flank, cloud of flies stirs into the air, suddenly you feel the creature's remaining essence. Pack rests, rock shelters the young, full bellies, turn away, look beyond the trees. Yeah, the taste of hunt filling your nostrils. Light shines on the stones by the water that falls. Prey down below, two-legged, hair like dry grass. Pain on your side, a sharp stick pokes out of your flank. You roar and shake it. It snaps, breaking on the stones. Wet stones, your blood. Another hunter, thick legs, silent steps, stripped face, strong hunter. You leap. It moves fast. Your claws find flesh, ripping it deep, ripping it down. Yeah, two-legged blood. It howls, it fights back. Long claws cut through the air, slash at your flesh. More pain. You strike, it strikes. Hot blood. So they killed each other. Yeah, so they just killed each other, and then he took the credit. That's what I figured. Oh.
Laying low.
Okay, well, guess we gotta kill the rest of these, too.
Yes.
Let's set this off. Do that. You shouldn't be over here. The range that he needs to cast this thing seems to change every 2 seconds, I swear. What in the world? Resolve the stalemate between the Deer Wooden Expedition and the Fangs. I did?
Following
What did I
your
did?
Hey,
I just
What?
found some... Huh?
lead. Yes?
yes?
I just killed some Stelgar. I don't understand.
Sure.
And who did it tell me to return to? What's happened? Found an expedition in the eastern Northweald and trust for the remains of an old Anglican tower. A score of Glenfathan Fangs have surrounded them, waiting for the right time to strike. Was that like an avenue of escape? So here's the tower. It's kind of weird that my quest updated without me meeting them and knowing what was going on. Stop, friend or foe. Calm down, I'm a friend. Rare and welcome sight, friends this far from home. Hiding in the rocks, holding our guts. The fangs, they bloodied us. Now we're trapped. When it sent me, what happened? We assume the Glenfathans killed her before coming upon us. I believe she's alive. Tribesmen ambushed us in the melee. Someone tripped through the campfire. We were lucky in that regard. The stench of burning flesh and choking smoke obscured the scene. The hunters are to the south. We flee to the north. We spotted a pack of Stelgars up there. Given the options, I'd rather some face painter kill me quick than die slowly. I've cleared them. All of them? Hear that, boys? Looks like I've got a way out. Get to it. Nice. See, now that's what I was looking for. A peaceful resolution. Where the Fangs might not be happy with it, but at least they're not dead.
And what does the flame reveal?
I might have lost reputation with the Fangs for that. Or at least I might when this is done. Here to the mercenaries. Oh, come on, guys. I was so fine. Well, it was, you know, innocent lives or not. So, you ask. I've tried so hard to make people out here happy.
No.
They have a mind hunter out here. Why are we getting pushed around? What is happening? Just, okay. The Fangs, I'm still an ally somehow.
Hey,
Following your lead.
I'm here.
how may I help?
And how would they know I helped the foreigners escape? All they would know is the foreigners did escape. Where was she at? Over here, right? Yeah. You did it. We'll be chanting your name back in a gift. Everyone knows what you've done for us, but you're the type to deserve more than just praise. Coin, weaponry. Nah. Go. Are you generosity? Humbles me, pay my debts, change your mind, meet me at the expedition hall. These were dozens. These were the dozens. I'm still a villain to them, though. Okay. Well, that's that taken care of. Let's go back, talk to the girl about her brother. I'll resolve this quest, then bring the bounties back, pick up the other 4. I'll spend some time finishing those, and then I'll see if we're done for this episode or not. I'll decide then. We had a really long one last time, got a lot done, so I might make this one a little shorter. I have more to do today anyway. I'm recording this super early because I want to get it done now so I don't have to worry about it later since I'm busy most of the day. Even so, I feel pressed for time. Alright.
What brings you here?
You returned. Oh, right. Is that... No, that's not a girl. Concluded my task. Time to speak with the Animfoth. The Huntress has her palm. The truth belongs to all of us, even Arth, when you know this. Ready to share the truth with the Animfoth. Been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Have spoken a little else. Do not envy your position. Gauls and Anams, yet your testimony may resolve the tensions. Let's begin. Gathered away the claims of Arthwin and Rydia in the matter of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honored by the presence of Gauls and Anams, whose insight will help us render a verdict. We share with Arthwin's clan. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation, slew the beast on his own. Fjorm, he says, exiled himself, fearing the knowledge of his actions would heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. As evidence, he brings a fang from the Great Stalgar. On the other hand, Radai states his brother was tricked and murdered by Arthwin during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm's renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt, but by treachery. We only ask you share your observations, we may find closure. What fate befell Fjorm? He's dead. Puny weakling, how? Do not forget your place. It saddens us to know this truth, we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stilgar die? Fjorm killed the giant beast. Feeble hunter and a liar. Now we come to it. Claim the truth of the 6 tribes. Tricked Arthwin, fought the giant Stilgar by himself. They killed each other in the fight. Arthwin tried to cover his shame, but lied about besting the creature. Brothers of the tribes, let these wounds mend. Go in peace, contemplate the shame. Shame upon both tribes is not what I would have wanted, but we must learn to turn our faces to these hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon. Please accept this with our thanks. Sheathed in autumn. Whoa. What is this? Superb. +1 enemies engaged. 25 freeze damage. Well, it's better than this thing is. It just doesn't have, oh, the Durgan Steel bonus. No! Oh, that hurts. I can make it legendary? When did I get Kraken Eyes? I mean, I know I killed the Kraken, but I don't remember getting any loot out of it. Huh. So I can make 2 legendary weapons. Actually, wait a minute. This thing's already got the Durgan stuff. Why don't I just legendary this one? Yeah, we'll just pump this one up. I can only do this to 2. But looking around, I could do it to one of his. His stuff is only fine? Okay, we can at least get it better than fine. That one's already exceptional. Oh yeah, his stuff should all be much stronger than that. Okay, this is the other one. Oh, it would take 2 for that. Okay. And we can't even enchant it anyway. Or enchant it anyway. This is superb. So I guess we can only make 1 other weapon legendary. Can't be a bitter cut. Or a purgatory. Alright, if we find something else, then I'll be able to. Okay, so, matter resolved. The last side quests out here, barring the god things, but I don't honestly consider those side quests very much. All of the other side quests are finished. We can go deal with this bounty situation. I think it'd be cool if the bounties were more integrated into the world, too. Like, for example, a crazed group of druids and that primordial thing leading them. You'd think that would be a problem for the Glanfathans, too, and they'd be happy I dealt with it. But they don't even mention it. Anyone. Stuff like that would be kind of cool. But it's whatever. Okay, so Sagani finished a grand adventure. Offering to sell you worm wool. Yeah, he showed up when I traveled someplace before. I think it was when I traveled to Twin Elms to start an episode. It was off camera, and he arrived selling some kind of Morning Star, and then left at the same time. So Sagani finished an unnamed grand quest, which was weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. It has happened before, but as I recall, the quest just kind of cut itself off partway through. What did I even get for it? Yeah, sure, purchase it. Worst case scenario, I just resell it for a little less, but it's always cool to get new things. Yeah, this is all just animal parts and money. Take it all. Okay. Worm wool. It's fine. Some damage reduction, 15 max in turn. That's pretty good armor. I'm not gonna lie. If it weren't 45% on recovery speed, I might give that to Aloth, but that's pretty bad recovery speed. Now as for this, dazzling and 9 deflection. Melee damage. He has a 5 deflection bonus on that. If I do this... Oh yeah, that's not a big difference because it's just melee damage. Anyone have any rings we could give him though? Yeah, no, those are some priest things that I think fit him better. Right, that one's mine. Most of the rest of these are just defensive rings. Yeah, because that won't make a difference now. Alright, well, now we have an open ring slot.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm guessing that we didn't get anything for completing that quest. Right, the monk stuff, I'm keeping that. What do you have? Solitary. Plus 1 enemies needed to flank. Immunity to paralyze. 25% of damage. Range is guaranteed. What does that mean? For 3 seconds. Requires no allies in the radius. I'm not sure what that's saying. I mean, I get the immunity to paralyzed. Don't understand the other thing. What's a 10% damage boost look like for him? A difference of 2 points. Which, while it's nice, I mean, immunity to paralysis. Yeah, 10% sounds like a lot, but it isn't. Now, what kind of rings do you have that I might be able to use? Actually, before we deal with you, there's that. I want to stop by that place over in Defiance Bay. Alright, if I don't find something by the end of this episode, then I'll be back here to pick up a ring that I've sold him in the past. Because Lord knows I've sold a lot to him.
Hey, I must say, I'm impressed.
Okay, first, let's go to the Warden. Yeah, and a dear and noblewoman showed up. I could hire her for 1,000 copper pieces, I think it was, and he'd give me plus 6 prestige, but 0 security. Why would I hire on a noblewoman in my barracks to help defend my keep? That does not make any sense. So I'm not sure exactly what she expected to happen, and I find it odd that was even an option.
Well met, friend.
Oh, let's just give you all of the heads. Pack of wizards with a price. Another bounty from the Glenfathans. Last one's going to be rough. Alright, the wizards. Someone crossed the Domenals. High Arcanist Yizli and her Cabal of Wizards hold up in the tower in Heritage Hill. Huh. Narok the Prophet, a Glenfathan exile. He was banished from his tribe for his extreme views. Narok's a cipher, and it seems like he's taken an interest in the Anguthin site north of Gilded Vale. Silant Lis. That's the starting area. Several tribes have pooled together the coin for his bounty. They say they don't want him tampering with some machine out here. One of their exarchs has turned up in Pearlwood Bluff with some of his kin. Offers unsigned, but it seems like someone doesn't want him sticking around. Okay, solitary mark. Eastern reach to a deer. People of all ages manifesting strange and distinctive marks somewhere inside of their left thigh. Well-trained violins acclaim there's a no secret society has taken an interest. May have something nefarious in mind. Send her. Alright. So the mage is on the wrong side of the Domenals, which normally I wouldn't care about, but I'm fairly certain that a mage and his group of guys holed up in a tower with a bounty on them is probably a criminal in his own right, will attack me on sight.
I
So
must say, I'm impressed.
I'll kill him and take what money is left from that terrible organization. To be honest, they probably shouldn't have any money left, given that I wiped them all out. They shouldn't have any people left. But somehow they do. Okay. So I think it was down in Andra's gift first. This is where the guy I want to go see about my equipment is. Man, the city is in a sorry state. At least the Crucible Knights seem to be keeping order. Down more. Oh, the sea can't decide if I'm hearing it or not. So the bounty for the Vithrak is unsigned. I'm assuming that those are probably just another group of Vithrak that realize the thing is a threat to the rest of them. And they need it taken care of. Show me your stock. Alright. Right. So they had all this kind of stuff. On Morning Star. Sword of Dionysus. If I looked at the difference between this one and this one. Wow, mine is worth 4 times as much. It's significantly stronger. And then this one's a blunderbuss. Oh, that's also a pistol. Also 4 times as expensive. Another great sword. A one-handed warhammer. Another one-handed warhammer. Whoopsie. This one's just a sword. It's a nice sword. A cool looking rod. They have a lot of things here. Nothing really that I want though. 2 constitution. 1 intellect and resolve. Oh man, they don't even have any rings. That's just a spellbound amulet. That's just... you guys are terrible. I'm leaving. I thought that their equipment was pretty good the last time I was here, but looking at it now, it kind of sucks. I guess some of their weapons are alright, but the rest of their gear is just awful. Where's Durance at on this thing? 103. Man, it takes forever to accumulate burn damage. You'd think it'd be natural for him. You just give him the staff. I could do that. But the sword is so much better. We don't even get to properly utilize that S-stock because he's the one that's got it. blood. Oh, right, that's where we found that guy getting beat up. Okay, so we gotta go to Heritage Hill. A foul sort of practice. Oh, the theatrical murder of citizens. Yeah. That was a mess. My goodness. There are some real horrible people out here. We still haven't come across that weird ancient woman undead thing that was living here. Acantha. I don't know what she was. I don't like whatever she was. I do think it's interesting. No one has moved in here yet. No one's put the place right. It's just remained an abandoned district. Oh, right, the Lighthouse Inn. I'd like to see that place again. I should have gone there while we were down in the gift. Alright, so they could be anywhere in here. They're probably on the second level, though. Found him. All right. That sorcerer's dead. Perfect. Get down there. Okay. Fire one of these. Couldn't feel good. I think they're seeing the problem of having such a lack of healers. Ow! Just fire it.
Not even pulling it down!
Hey,
Yeah.
Pretty's rib. What? It does not sound good, but it looks pretty decent. Let me test that against Durance's. Alright, 15 to 23, 19 to 27. This one is superb. Oh, they're both superb. 3 damage reduction, bypass, 20% of grades is converted to hits, and crits can inflict prone. Yeah, no. Durance's is better. It does have slightly better damage, but it's also slower. And it doesn't have the bonuses to it. Alright, that's everything. Grimoire of the Elements. Still surprised I haven't found at least a 4th spell for that. There's that freezing pillar blast. Wall of Force I haven't really used much. Terrified and weakened on the enemies. I could do that. Yeah, that hurts everything in its path. 10 resolve, intellect, and perception. Really screw with people with that one. Right, that one gives him a spear. Protective. Poor defenses, but it can move quickly. You know, we might be able to really mess people up with that thing. I haven't used the death ray much, but I don't have anything against it. It's just that you have to be kind of close to use it. Tentacles always could be useful. Although the shadow flame thing paralyzes anyone. You know, we have a lot of summons of our own. Let's try that. Sickened and terrified on the enemies. I don't really use this one much. Beneficial effects are suspended on the enemy. That one just affects the caster. Maybe we could take a lightning bolt. Okay, Necrotic Lance, normally I'd be a fan of, but it never hits anything. We're taking Fetid Caress again. That was a good one. I've still never used either of these. Although I could. That one's pretty nice. Just drain some of their stuff and a Rolling Flame, but they're kind of specific in their usage, much like Eldritch Aim and Slicken, which I don't use much, but I can. Okay, well, these guys have been taken care of. I want to go see the lighthouse inn again. I think we have the time. I only have to kill 2 more people, and if this was any indicator, they won't be that difficult. Too bad that doesn't just send you to the start of the district. That'd be handy. Or at least give you the option to. Okay, back to the gift. This is more of just curiosity than anything else. I like to see if it's actually progressed. I used to check in with it pretty often when I was still working in Defiance Bay, but once I finished up all their quests and moved on, I didn't come back for the longest time. Just hear the sounds of the water and the things making noise, cutting in and out every now and then. Did you say it's still under construction? Yes. Okay, so that's too bad. It doesn't look like it's actually changed then. I'm still surprised that that thing was genuinely haunted, because I didn't think it was when I first arrived. Alright. I think this is closer, actually. Let's go down here. So we got a Vithrok. Does he have other Vithrok with him, or just a pile of spiders? Has he enslaved humans? Like, what's he got? Because we haven't fought a single bounty thing that was actually alone yet. Well, it could be anywhere out here, too. He could be in that cave that we had to, like, athletics our way into earlier.
Alias made
Yeah, we'll search the outer area first.
Where?
Found him.
Your tail ends.
Wow, confusion hit the spiders and nothing else.
Where?
How may I?
Yeah, I can tell that you're paralyzed. For another 9 seconds.
Let's go.
I have.
I'm here.
Hey, Steadfast, have at least 28 might.
Yeah.
Excuse me? How do you do that?
Hey.
Does that mean like my might? Or should I buff it up? It says at least.
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess because if it said just have 28 might, it would want you to know you didn't have to get it exact. But still, I mean, that, I don't even know what that... I guess there are resting bonuses and stuff. And maybe food bonuses, actually. Hold up. Let's go over... So we have potions. Find at store. Major regen... I can make regen potions? Oh, I can. Power. Infuse with vital essence. Now that's endurance and health. And I don't think power affects... No, it's speed and endurance. Maelstrom. Wow, there's a lot of them. But none of them are what I want. Okay, so food, though. Things over here will put up your might. So yeah, dragon meat dish. So that put it up.
Yeah.
I could get a resting bonus. When I draw the sword, look at my might. 4 for the Megfolk skull, 1 for me. Yeah, so it's up at 20 right now. So if I got 2 or maybe 3 out of a resting bonus at Cade Nua, and then let me think. Another 3 there. I would still need at least 1 other buff, and it couldn't be equipment because I've already got a +4 from my equipment. I'm not sure what it means by just have a 28 might. I can't just do that. But a spell might be able to do that. Maybe not. Oh, hi. Zero, yeah, arrived selling Gurge's gloves, but he's gone already.
Huh?
That's it!
You're not getting through me.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nice. Good armor. Not great, but it's good. I mean, actually, it is pretty great. It's just not as good as what I have.
Sure.
All of our enchanted deerwood steel armor is too fantastic. Which, if I look at it... Let me look here. I can make them superb, but it takes Audra Dragon Scales. If I look at the legendary, it takes a Bog Dragon Scale. What is a Bog Dragon, and where is that? Okay, while we're here, I want to check something and try to finish a little thing that I never did before. It's not something that you have to do or anything, but it's something that I looked up later and saw and kind of always wanted to come back and do. That is all 3 of our kills, though. Not crafting. Alright. I'll be right back. Let's go through that wall that we chiseled down. Over here. Using the torch, you can then see a pathway through. And so I know that that's one solution, because I looked up what you do with this thing, or what happens if you're a god touched, but you didn't even need to be a god
Following
touched.
your lead.
Alternatively, you
As
can
requested.
just send in someone that knows what they're doing,
As requested.
and they can shut down the entire thing.
As requested. As requested.
As I understand it, that rogue guy that you can pick up at the beginning, who, for me, died in the bivouac, that only happened because I screwed up. He can disable all of those on his own, right at the start of the game, so you can just have him do it. But yeah, I've always kind of wanted to come back and finish that out. Alright. Now let's head back to Cade Nua. So I kind of want to make some of my armor superb. I want to look up and see if there is superb plate mail armor in the game. If there isn't, I'm just going to do that to some of ours. Because then we could have at different points 2 of them superb and 2 legendary, maybe, from the Bog Dragon Scales. I'm going to look up how many of those are in the game, too. Because the superb and legendary upgrade materials, like, just looking at it, if I go here, right, fine, exceptional, those are stuff that you can find reasonably easily. And then it's a Dragon Eye, and then Kraken Eyes. And so, yeah, the superb and legendary upgrades are
Well met,
definitely
friend.
harder to do. Narrock and Ham. Nothing to bother you with. Every outlaw, beast, and charlatan seems to be avoiding the deerwood. Sweet. And this thing is finished, so I can go pick up an item. And see about getting Eater a ring. So we're done with bounties. We've just finished the last one. Northweald is all cleared.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, 4 might is a lot. Like a boost of 4 might for having that skull. That's a ginormous boost to it. I don't think there's going to be any other equipment that puts it up more than that. But even eating the dragon meat stuff, because maybe food bonuses stack. Maybe.
Good day, stranger.
Hold on a second. Let's take all that. Plus 3 Constitution grants Martyr on unconscious, plus 30% attack speed on all allies. Monks have that. That's a monk ability. Gives plus 3 Constitution. Isn't someone wearing a Constitution necklace somewhere? Yeah, it's you. Not that. Here we are. Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference to hit points, but gives him a little boost.
Hail and well met.
Alright, so where are... Here we go. So, Sigil of the Arcane. He doesn't really need that. Lavender Wreath. Immunity to Sickened. Characters hitting me are sickened. Okay. And you're immune to it. That's pretty cool, actually. 25 defense against those. 3 damage reduction on Pierce. Ring of Overseen. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the Sickened thing. I think that's pretty... Oh, dang it. It's a wreath. Stupid me. Alright.
Good day to you.
That would be pretty good. Alright then, let's just go to rings. Immunity to stuck. Sure, let's take that. Not great, but it's something. Okay, now. So, where's the might one? I get 3 might from training grounds. And, while I do that... Okay, I need to do something. So, now I think I should be up at 23 with that. I can get it up to 26, I believe, from the dragon meal. I have 2 things I need to try, and it's really just to see if different things stack. I need to see if 2 meals will stack, or if 2 resting bonuses will. If either one will, I
say,
think
I'm impressed.
I can get to where I need to be. And then that would be the last upgrade for Steadfast. Except, go to Deerford. I think they had some really nice resting bonuses here. Man, this town has just been messed up. I guess we took care of all their problems. Offering to sell... Rebel's Call. He keeps on selling armor. I don't want the armor. The armor's bad. Nothing he has is really good, but the armor's real bad. If he was here earlier in the game, his stuff would probably be much more useful. And if I had people that wore weak armor. Okay, now let's see.
Good day to you.
Let's see what rooms. 1 might. Okay, 2 might. They don't stack. That's too bad. Alright, so, yeah, let's open this one. So I have a 3 might bonus. The sleeping ones don't stack. but I need to check food. I don't think 2 of the same meal would stack, but 2 different meals might. Actually, let's just save first so I
I
can
must say, I'm impressed.
quick load if it doesn't work. Won't have to worry about anything else. Alright, food. So, a dragon meat dish. Craft one of those. Plus 2 might. Yeah, one is suppressed by the other. I figured. Okay. $26, yeah. Alright, so we're getting close. I need to scrounge up an extra 2 points that cannot be from equipment, resting bonuses, or food. I don't think drugs will work, but they might, actually. Wait a minute. Those might stack. I'm just testing stuff right now. I'm trying to finish this up, because I'd like to resolve it. That would still leave us with 2 soulbound items to finish up. But that's a hat and a belt. I get the feeling we're not ever going to complete the belt one. 500 burn damage is a lot, and burn isn't what Durance does to everything. That's right, and then the confuse. He needs to get critted for that. I can't control that, so neither one of those seems particularly likely.
Huh?
Hey, I've sold you a lot of drugs in the past.
How do you do?
Do you have any? This is not because I'm an addict, it's because I need a specific... Alright, let's see. 3 might. So, let's see if these stack. They don't. Dang. Alright. I figured they probably wouldn't. Just felt it was worth checking. So I can look it up. I can also peruse Durance's spells. He might have a buff that could take care of that. But the problem is we'd have to be in combat. I could just find some random enemy, I think.
Last thing the deer
Who's
would
bleeding?
need is another foreign colony.
That was weird. Yeah, because he has a bunch of spells. The Avatar one's pretty neat, but that's for someone else. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There it is. That's how we do it.
Stop it.
Why can't I use it?
Right.
What the heck? Oh, seriously? How does that suppress it? Those are from different things. Okay. Screw that. I'm gonna look it up and see how to do this then. Because I'm fairly certain that there's no other food that's gonna do better than the dragon stuff. If I could find just like a 1 point better sleeping bonus somewhere, although I doubt that's even possible, or a 1 point better attribute bonus or food bonus, but I'm pretty sure that is the best one, then I'll have the answer. But yeah, no. Food bonus, best one I'm going to get is that. Dragon egg. Alright, I'll look it up. Well, that's going to be it for this one
I
then.
must
So,
say, I'm impressed.
next episode, I plan on going to Cragholt and finally taking care of that. I don't know how long it'll take to do that. Don't know what quest we're looking at. But we'll devote however much time we need to that. Then we'll be going to deal with the dragon, finish up all the stuff for the gods, then going to the burial isle. And once I've concluded with my business on the burial isle, I'll start trying to knock out party quests. Alright, but that is all for this one. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.